Okay, so if you followed my previous posts, every time I come back to Chicago, I like to drive through the old neighborhood and drive past my old house. There's a couple of them, but this is the original one. What's going on here? But these apartments used to be a big thing back in the 80s, and now I would not live in them. I bet they're probably the same price though as what I'm paying in Vegas. Give me this lady. So I am driving down my block right now. What are you looking at? Get it together, dummy. So this is a friend used to live there. He's not there anymore. Had a friend that lived here, Tom McGowan, great guitar player, still playing a lot. This was his house, which they turned into some kind of mausoleum. And this, how many cars can you fit on the driveway? These houses all have the same structure. The builder was called DeMucci, and he built them. This was the ranch. My Aunt Marge has a style like that. My dentist, Steve Napier, who started me out in music, he lives right there in a style like my old house. This is Sophia Colios's house. She's doing great. She's on the LinkedIn. And this is the Credicos' house. They're doing something here, probably getting the footprints off the ceiling. I was there once, and that's what I saw. And Christy Credicos is their cousin, who I was closer with, actually, than them. This guy was a lunatic. A little bit of a perv. Used to the Lonnies, and he used to look over the fence. There was a little something off with him. He may have eaten bugs and served Dracula. This was my old house right here. You could see there's an air conditioning unit up in the window. I'm not okay with that. I need central air. So I don't know what they did with this place, but so far it's a mess. I used to climb up there. See that little shelf? I used to climb up there, sit up there. And then that back part had stairs. I used to, but it doesn't have stairs anymore. And that fence is not the same color as anything. I don't know what this looks like, an old English lamp. I don't understand that. Now there's different colors, different gardening situations happening here. Good old cherrywood. Waiting for this guy to go by here. So this is the, my dad used to do all the landscaping. And then this is the Ungus's house. Richard Ungus used to live there. And Tom McCroy lived right over there. And some people moved in next door, but they were off and on. Okay, back to my place. Look at this disaster. Do you really need ADT to protect this? I'm thinking you just need like a little gnome, or perhaps a spirit animal of some sort, because it looks like a gypsy curse. Now, I'm looking at the front here. There's another light that makes no sense. There's some kind of ring connected, and there's an old doorbell like the original one, and there's the mailbox. This wrought iron railing doesn't make any sense. That's the original one. It doesn't fit the cement work, the stone work. I think the address numbers are the original ones from back in the day. My dad put that up there, and they're still there. Unbelievable. That was my room up there in the window that looks like maybe a demon lives in there now. And my sister's was right next to me. But that was my window. Look at how creepy that is. I used to put my Marshall in the window and blast out the neighborhood and let them hear some Van Halen. Is that a peacock? I believe that's a stuffed peacock. I don't know. It's depressing. This fence doesn't make any sense. There's all kinds of weird lights hanging from, they're gonna dance around and spin in circles with their wine and song. Gypsy, I don't know what's happening here. The garbage cans make no sense. Well, anyways, this was my old house. Cherrywood. And I loved it. And I loved living here. This was the main street that the people, we would run down the street in high school for gym class. We'd run right past. People tell people, "Hey, that's my house." No way, we're by your house. Yeah, I just run right past it. So, and then some other people live there that I don't know, off and on. A lot of times they traded hands. Bill Fleming lived over here. He's #1 realtor to the stars right now. HomeSmart used to live there, and Billy Lawrence lived on the corner. Just go around. You got to get that close to me. These people have real attitudes. People in Chicago have real bad attitudes. I'm starting to really dislike them. I'm not going to come back anymore. But this was my block. So you get a little bit of see where all the anger is coming from. I mean, all the joyness in my heart. So Goodbye, Cherrywood. Hello on the horizon. I'm doing great.